Hello everyone, can you all hear me? Also, can you all see my screen? Hello everyone, hope you can all hear me. It's so good to meet you all virtually today. How are you all doing? And are you all having a good time in the conference? Okay, so let's get started. I hope my voice is clear and also you can all see my screen. And here I start. Vanakkam from India. Welcome to the session once again. It's so good to meet you all virtually, and I want to start off with a couple of questions. So let's start. I want you all to close your eyes now and picture yourself in your organization, in your workplace, the way you work, and think of your organization. Close your eyes, and I want you to answer these questions with your eyes closed. Okay? Let all eyes be closed. And this is my first question. Do you often feel that the way you are working is not at all working? Listening to this session today as a manager or as an administrator, do you feel that the way you're working is simply not in place, is not working for you? And we move on to the next question. Are you telling your employees, constantly telling them what to do next, next, and next, and so on? They don't feel responsible at all, and you have to keep on telling them what to do next and next. Is this the case? If yes, if you had answered yes to any of these questions, then this session is going to be extremely useful to you all. And welcome to this session once again. Let's get started. We're all in the new normal, and the new normal is here to be around for a long time, unfortunately. So I wanted to showcase, highlight the role of tools that can bring about a change in the way we work, in the way we are going to come out of this crisis, which is really important. All of us, we want to come out of this comeback, of this crisis. We want, we all of us want to have a comeback, right? Nobody wants to come out of this the same way they used to be. We all want to come back powerful, better as an individual employee or as a whole organization or as a team. And that is exactly why we need empowerment. We do not know when this is going to end. We do not foresee things exactly. But we can do this one thing. We can be certain of this one thing. We can empower our workforce, build a team, an organization that is ready for any change, that the future has in store for us, so we can embrace it gracefully. And that's exactly why empowerment. I need to insist more on empowerment because we all know that this is important. We've got tons of resources out there in the net talking about the importance of this, even best practices, a lot of data. TED Talks, even we've got our own ideas and strategies on how to empower employees, right? So, where are we lacking, or what is stopping us from empowering employees? Well, the actual problem is this: we do not know how to put empowerment into practice. We know it's important, we know what it is all about, but we do not know how to actually implement it and make it work for our organizations. In fact, Dr. Rosanna Huck, in this beautiful book called as The Psychology of Employee Empowerment, she identifies this as the prime concern or as the biggest struggle. Organizations are struggling to put employee empowerment into practice. That's exactly why I wanted to share with you all a real story, something that is already put to practice and something that actually works. Yes, the Zoho story on how Zoho Corporation is embracing this change and also empowering employees. What we've been doing is this: we are a software company, so we are building our own tools for our own requirements at Zoho. So, as employees, we first test the tools on ourselves, we work with our tools, and then we give it out for other organizations. In this session, we will be talking about this. So we will not be talking about a very futuristic concept or a far-fetched theme or some HR buzzword, but actual hands-on experience on how Zoho Corporation has completely transitioned to remote work within less than 3 days, and how we are working with our tools built by us, built for us. Here's the prologue of my story. Let me introduce Zoho Corporation to all of you. For those who do not know of Zoho, Zoho Corporation is a SaaS company. We provide software as a service, and it crafts beautiful software. You get serious software from a friendly company. That's how we put it. That's how we call ourselves. We've got apps for every business need. With 45 plus applications, we are an entire operating system for any businesses. You can run your entire business with our suite of apps, be it any field. We've got sales and marketing, we've got email and office apps, we've got HR apps, and also IT. We are present in 180 plus countries. 50 million customers are using our apps, particularly during this crisis time, adapting to their new normals. And globally, we thrive in 190 plus countries. So basically, we are made in India, made for the world. This is like our main motto. And we believe that we need not be in the Silicon Valley to produce great software. We do this from South India, and we put our employees first when we create software. We've got 8,000 plus employees. We are all working remotely from our homes now. So earlier we used to work in this building that you see here on screen here. So before the pandemic hit, now we've all moved from this building to our own homes. And this is the story that I wanted to share here. How Zoho is working on Zoho and how our very own tools have helped us thrive in the crisis, putting our employees first while we are building our own tools. The story begins here, starting with recruitment. It all starts with the right hire, doesn't it? Because it is important to find the right hire, the right employee, because only then empowerment works. And they need to stay in line with our organization's goals, its culture, and also grow along with us. And recruitment, it has to be really fast because, according to a report, cream candidates stay only for 10 days in the job market. And after that, they are just gone. So we need recruitment happening in record time. So we at Zoho, our HR professionals have now moved to remote recruitment, and we wanted all the keenest and the smartest elements to pick the right person remotely. And this is our solution: video interviews. This way, the recruiter and the candidate, they need not be in the same room, and it comes with all accurate options. You can run screening tests along with resumes. The interview can happen within an hour or so, but the recruiter can actually record the candidate's answers, the entire interview, so they can share, collaborate with their teammates, their dispersed HR team, take their own time at their convenience, and evaluate, reevaluate, and pick the right hire. And as they say, candidate experience is equal to employee experience. You can collect feedback from employees about the interview experience and always keep them informed. Now, a good catch is definitely going to need a wide net, so we might as well cast the widest net possible to find the right fit. So, we've integrated with 60 plus job boards for different countries, so you can easily find the right best candidate who will be the right fit for your organization. Now the employee is in, hiring is done, and I want to put forward this quick thought before we move or look forward into employee empowerment. Can you all see this mushroom in the screen? I'm sure we all know how a mushroom grows, right? They're always kept in the dark, and they are fed hay or straw and other dry things. Many organizations treat their employees in the same way. This is what we called as management in the world of human resources, right? Employees are kept in the dark like mushrooms. They are not informed at all. They are not aware of their company's way of working. And all that they are given is useless to them at least. So, mushroom management is a big no when it comes to employees. And what they need, just two things: employees, they always have to be in the light. We need to give them their due space, their due regard, and they need to know their role in the bigger picture of the company, and they need the right information and the right amount. So with this, let's move on. The employee is in, and let's start powering productivity from day one. Now a quick question: how many of you remember your very first day at work? Can you picture it? Back then, maybe as a fresher or very first job, with that tinge of nervousness, but still excited about the new journey ahead. Wasn't it something special? It was, right? Because first things, they are indeed special and they mean a lot. That's exactly why it is important to set the right first impression to our new joinees. Onboarding, it is like the very first company meeting of the new joinee, and it has to be powerful and useful. So we have an online onboarding space here. It's got 6 levels, conveying clarity, compliance, and connection. So it starts with a warm welcome message and then moves on to important forms that you want your new employee to fill in the second tab. And employees have to be aware of the rules and regulations of the company. So compliance documents, they go in here, code of conduct and other stuff. And again, this is powered by Zoho Sign. So you can send out offer letters or other contracts that would need a digital signature. And the most important point, intro to the company's vision and mission. You can have your company's website link or a video introduction here. And also to power productivity to set the direction right. Employees, they need to be instructed of their clear set of goals or carries, and that's everything. So this gives them a sense of direction, and finally a checklist to complete and cover the things that needs to be noted here. So simply put, everything that you want your new joinee to know and do on their very first day at work, that is part of the onboarding wizard here. Now the employees are in, they've started working, and this is how much time they spend working for our organization. An employee on an average spends 13 years of their entire lifetime in the organization. So we have to give them comfortable tools, even self-service tools, right? So let's explore more. Starting with this. We use a remote working dashboard like this that is super comfortable. So as an employee of my firm, I personally love this. I find this to be very comfortable. I can simply start my day by checking in, which will mark my attendance in the HRMS. I can see who is available at work, collaborate with them, schedule group calls, even video conferencing, and more. So everything that I need in one tab. Also, while I'm working, midday or so, I need breaks. So I can just update my status here, taking a short break or out for lunch, and end my day by checking out of the system here. So this is more than just a collaboration space. It's attendance management, it's absence management, user availability report with additional connectivity tools. So this one tab completely summarizes the way we work in our organization. It's basically all I need to work from my home comfortably, at the same time be connected, with my company, with my team. Probing more into collaboration here, I'm a person who always likes to listen to my, teammates, involve my teammates in every single thing that I do. Be it a simple article or maybe a presentation, I'd always, give a quick nudge to a person who's sitting beside me and simply ask them what they feel about, the article and so on. So this was my way of working. This was my way of being connected. Then the lockdown came. We worked from home, and the only person I could go to now is my mom at home. Interestingly, these tools made working together as smooth, and I was really surprised because I can still ask for my teammates' opinion, be it a simple poll or a simple question asking for suggestions. We have an internal wall like this. So this resembles Facebook and other, social media style pages, but this is for internal collaboration here. I can post anything on the wall, be it a simple happy birthday message or an important decision that needs to be taken. I can ensure that all employees are involved, all my department members are included, and take a collective decision. So this is what we call as participative decision making in the world of human resources. In fact, this is a very astute strategy. So taking such inclusive decisions is really simple with collaboration tools. A simple wall like this that is again very easy to use. Now you've discussed as a team, you will get ideas, you will get new thoughts and so on. And it doesn't stop with just ideas, right? You need to turn your ideas into action. So what we do here is break down these ideas into simple actionable items, actually, workable items. So this is a task board. I assign them to different people. Responsibility is shared. The work is broken down, and we get work done in a very methodical yet agile way. No important thing is missed when we are working like this. It is an open board, and we are all in the same page. I think that is what we're all looking forward to by working from our homes, right? So this again is a must-have when we are working from our homes, but in a connected way. Moving on to feedback. Feedback is a great way to listen to employees and know actually what they feel. Again, when you ask for feedback, it will send out this silent message that you are valued, your opinion matters to me, and I'm willing to listen. A beautiful message, a silent message that is sent to employees when you ask for their feedback. So feedback system, an open feedback system, not just the conventional way of doing things. It involves 360-degree feedback. That is, everybody in the organization, anybody in the organization can give feedback to anybody. It can be anonymous as well. So it completely shatters the conventional method, the hierarchical patterns, and a very effective way too. In fact, 83% of millennials vote this as their most desirable feature working in any organization. So that is 360-degree feedback systems for you. And again, a great tool for empowerment. Moving on. Employees are working comfortably and At the end of 6 months or at the end of year, performance appraisals come in. But in many organizations, this is just a 1 day or a 1 month process. But here with Zoho People, it can be a continuous monthly process, a gradual evaluation, which is really accurate. Also, in big organizations, random managers who monitor 1,000 employees at the same time, they give random feedback and rating to an employee, which is not at all just, which is not at all accurate. So what we use here is self-appraisals. Instead of asking a third person or another manager, we simply ask the employee themselves, and they'll be, the best person to give us first-hand information on what are the areas in which they need improvement, what are the areas, where they are lacking, or what are the areas in which they're excelling, and that's all the accurate information, the first-hand information that we would need when it comes to performance evaluations. When we talk about empowerment, it is all about putting employees in the first. But usually, performance evaluations, these are considered to be, a manager oriented process where, an employee really has no role to play. This is not the case here. We ask employees about the ratings and the reviews they've got. If they are satisfied, well and good. If they are not satisfied, a HR professional can quickly set up a meeting, check things, ask about things that went wrong, and then if it's a just case, even the review period can be extended and later added as part of a process. So this is a secret, secure way to listen to your employees and also include their thoughts in the performance evaluations. Major revelations, they come after performance appraisals and evaluations. We know where employees are standing, we know where they are lacking, and so on. And this is exactly where learning and development springs from. In fact, many HR thought leaders globally, they feel that this time of crisis is the best time to upskill oneself. So be it an individual employee or growing together as a team or learning as an organization, this is the best time. And even quoting my favorite HR thought leader, he often says that never to waste a good crisis. So why not a learning and development tool? So we all want to reopen our businesses and offices in a different way. We want to have a powerful comeback because when we reopen the world, the economy, the business trends, they are not going to be the same anymore. So we have to be adaptable. We have to grow. We have to upskill. And this is the best time to do so. And any employee, when they know that you are investing in their growth, when you want employees to grow along with the business, along with the organization, they are definitely going to stay longer in your organization. And another trend as part of the new normal is this: we see organizations firing employees, in a complete panic mode. They are completely cutting out on costs, thinking, oh, that it would help them, which is not the case. But with insightful expense reporting like this, you can actually, tap down on expenses that are not required and instead focus or channel them into important things like employee healthcare benefits and other supportive needs or other volunteering activity for them. You can actually focus on them with insightful expense reports like this. At the end of the day, this is all that matters. We are definitely going to come out of this, yes, but we will come out together. We will come out stronger and better. And most importantly, like I said, we will come out of this together. So, a simple survey like this can go a long way. You can check on your employees' health, make changes to their sick leave balance if required, take up contact tracing, send out mailers, support them, particularly during a time like this. And I'm sure every employee would respect an organization in a tremendous way, that does this. Moving on to communication. So this is all about being connected. And we know that a company which works together wins together big time. And there are tools, they have to help us stay connected during a time in which we're all actually disconnected a bit with the dispersed workforce. Meet John and Olivia here. So John here is collating this important report regarding some campaigns, and he would like to submit it for review. And before that, he would like to share it with his work partner, who's Olivia here. So what he does is he simply shares his screen with Olivia. Olivia gives in her inputs, and the report is submitted with collective effort. So screen sharing app options that are really comfortable, and custom bots. It's not just being connected with the workforce, but also connected with the outer world. So bots like this, these act like your personal assistants. They can give you all the important, the required information that you need, and you can build your own bots for your needs, for your business needs. Here, be it an attendance report, or maybe the coronavirus count in your area, your region, or anything, be it any matter, custom bots like these can act like your personal assistants. Again, comfortable to work with. And this is how any HR professional feels now. Don't you all agree? Because employees, they've got lots of questions. They want to know when offices will reopen, how their businesses are doing, and what news when it comes to their organization. And most questions are repetitive, right? So, how do we answer all of these questions? And this is how the HR professional feels. So, what we do in Zoho People is this: we have the smart way to answer questions, and let me show you how. We simply categorize, sort into a category in which your employees will get questions, and then it is managed by an individual department or an agent who will answer these questions, and it answers, they come in via comments here. They can track the status here and record all of these online. So this is a great way to give instant answers to employees' questions. And also virtual town hall sessions. So our CEO, Dr. Sridhar Vembu, he frequently hosts virtual town hall sessions like this. So be it any question, maybe a financial advice, or maybe the long and the short-term goals of the organization, what is in works, what is in plans, and so on. So this is a great way to maintain a transparent culture. And the CEO, he's not somebody who's far away. He's not somebody, who is top of the hierarchical pattern, but somebody who's close to you, somebody like a mentor. And most importantly, he passes down his vision and mission and sends out inspiration via virtual town hall sessions like this. Again, my favorite feature. So other than all of these that I just showed you, we support your unique needs. We let you build your own tools because we understand that you'll have unique needs as businesses, and we don't want you to compromise on the things that we give you. So you might ask me, why would I customize Annie? Because there are different ready-made apps, ready to use ones available. Why would I customize? Well, we all know about Nike shoes, and they actually tripled their business revenue since 2004 by offering this option to customize, that is, create their very own shoes. So, this is the power of customization in the world of shoes. So, why not in the world of human resources? So, we let you build your own tools. And there's this famous quote in literature, a classic, where Coleridge, in this book called The Rime of the Ancient Mariner, he is stranded in an ocean with nothing to drink. He's famished, and he says, "Water, water everywhere, not any drop to drink." So this is exactly how people feel now. There are lots of applications out there in the market, but are they all connected? Are they all intuitive? Do they all talk together? Well, what we have in store is a one-stop shop. All of these applications accessible from one single place for you. And we've made headlines for this very reason. We've been building our own tools, working with our own tools, and most importantly, we are supporting our customers and our businesses by waiving off their renewal fees and so on. We are offering our applications for free for the particular period of time to support our businesses, our customers. This is our way of giving back to them. And for this reason, we've made headlines. And most importantly, Zoho remotely, an entire suite of apps that you would need to work remotely, was released within 6 days. So all of us were working from homes, and within 6 days we were able to release this entire suite. So that is the power of these tools that you're using, and I'm sure they will work for you. And in fact, we have an application to help businesses get back to work. So again, this is available for free till the end of this year to support businesses get back to work safely. To sum it all of this, Zoho runs on Zoho. These tools, they work for us, they work for our customers. So I'm sure with hands-on experience, this is a true story. So I'm sure this will work for you all, just like how Zoho runs on Zoho. So do try this out. And these are tools, that can help you not just merely cope with change, but also ace change. And tools not to just manage your processes, but also engage your employees throughout their journey. And thank you so much for joining me today. I really enjoyed. And now for your questions. So if you need any support, anything when it comes to implementing these tools and so on, we have a local personnel, Vaspajan, founder of Global Software Corporation, to help um, organizations here in Armenia. You can always write to us at sales@zohocorp.com, or you can contact Vaspajan for any questions, for any doubts that you have. And now I'm open to take questions. So any questions that you have, do let us know in the question space, and we are here to answer them. Thank you once again for joining us, and I'm sure you'll have questions, so I'm here to answer them. So I see no questions so far. Any questions? So I'll wait for another couple of minutes, and if there are no questions, we'll end the session. Thank you once again for joining me. It was my pleasure, hosting this session for you all. Thank you, Apijan, and thank you, Vasper, for this wonderful opportunity. And thank you all. Basically, I met wonderful people. For further queries, you can always reach out to Vasper, or you can write to us at sales@zohocorp.com, and we'll assist you anytime. Thank you once again, and I'll end the broadcast now. Have a good day.